Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease.
Hi, I'm Matteo Barberio, joined by Santino Casal and Coach Ramel. We're at the St. Augustine EHT in OLMA swim meet today, and we're starting off with a 200-yard medley relay.
Yeah, it's a little different than normal. I mean, we got girls swimming today. Normally the prep swim is just a single sex, but today OLMA came and EHT brought the girls, and it'll be senior night for both OLMA and St. Augustine. But while they're going, Matteo, do you want to start off with the swimmers for OLMA?
So from OLMA in lane 3, we got Carpenter, McDonough, Kern and Volkman. And lane 5, we got Rossi, McGlinchey, Davidson, and Val. And lane 1, we got Meyer, Lagamba, Turista, and Harrigo.
And Santino, I believe you have the swimmers for EHT.
Carlos, Riley Cornell, Taylor Moran, Lucas Evans. In lane 6, we have Alex Summer, Richard Summer DeWitt, and Sam Brooke. In lane 2, we have Meredith Alco, Alyssa Bakalaki, Joel Millar, and Sydney Moore. Again.
From what I understand, this should be a pretty close meet on both ends, almost pretty good. And St. Augustine's been doing pretty well. The Hermits have been doing pretty well. So is EHT. Some of the top teams in the state. It looks like it's a battle for this first place. And is that EHT in lane 4?
Looks like this race came down to less than a second.
Actually, yeah, so it looks like we originally had 1, 2, 3, 4. We originally had EHT in the little score sheet as in lane. I guess they give us both sheets as in lane 5. Either way, it looks like lane 4 took first place, which is EHT. Yep, okay, the pink caps threw me off. EHT's wearing pink caps, so they took first place, and yeah, OLMA took second with a difference of like 0.4 seconds. So we won't update the scoreboard. Our little software won't be able to run 2 scoreboards. So you won't see the OLMA EHT girls scoreboard on your screen, but we will read it off when it is provided on the scoreboard in-house. So we stick with event number 1 now for the men's side. And Mateo, who we got in the pool for St. Augustine?
So next up we got in lane 5, we have Hayden Clay, Cole Jennings, Massimo Catania, and Trevor Noyen. In lane 3, we have Kyle Moeller, Andrew Newman, Mason Bedoya, and Luke Volkman. And in lane 7, we have Connor Bogan, John Marone, Drew Turista, and Aiden Fox.
And Santino, who do we have for EHT in the pool?
And in this relay representing EHT, in lane 4 is Kevin Lynn, Will Nguyen, Ethan Doe, and Michael Wojciechowicz. In lane 6, we have Danny Ireland, Lawrence Ho, Alex Mosky, DJ Williams. And finally in lane 2, we have Jacob Garrow, David Rojas, Jake Barnhart, and Sean Corcoran.
So the scoring for relays goes 8 points for the first team, 4 for second, 2 for the third. And so it's, if you can go 1-3 in here, it'll open up a big lead. The Hermits have the lead, looks like, in lane 5. EHT's close behind, maybe half a body length behind in lane 4. And looks like both the Hermits' second relays are, one of them will probably end up third, so. But we're in the last stroke because they're in the freestyle. Said Hermits lane 5 looks to be in command. You'll see him coming on your screen now. So Hermits will take first, EHT second. Let's see who comes in third. The Hermits team in lane 3 will come in third. The Hermits will open up with a 10-4 lead. Now that they've updated the score for the women's side, it looks like it's 8-6 in favor of EHT. And so that'll bring us to the 200-yard freestyle. And who do we have for OLMA, Mateo?
So next up in lane 3, we have Hetzer. Lane 5, we have Valet. And in lane 1, we have Meyer.
And Santino for...
And for EHT in the 200-yard relay, we have in lane 4, Denise Yushan. In lane 6, Julia Lahern. And in lane 2, Jasmine Shen.
Well, Santino, any thoughts so far in the Hermits just through one race? I know you know some of the EHT swimmers being from there.
I mean, it looked pretty close between lanes 3 and 4. EHT in lane 4 did a very good job in the race. Led by Kevin Lynn, Will Nguyen, Ethan Doe, and Michael Wojciechowicz. They had a very strong performance. This race is actually very close, coming down to lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6, all within a body length of each other.
I believe that's 50 or 100.
200-yard free. Lane 4, Denise Yushan seems to be in first place, but it is close.
Yeah, maybe just by like a shoulder length. So, I mean, still got a lot of race left. As they can be so important in swimming, especially these individual races. It goes 6 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, and 1 for fifth. And when you have a close meet like this, stealing that 1 point in fifth versus sixth can be huge. And obviously, first, second, third can be huge too. Actually, looks like a three-woman race right now.
Wow, was that close?
Oh, OLMA takes 1-2. Looked like EHT had the second pace locked up, but a great job by the swimmer in lane 3 for OLMA, Hetzer. But yeah, you look at the times. It's first place was 2 minutes, 0.64 seconds. Second place was 2 minutes, 0.84 seconds. And third place was 2 minutes, 1 second, and 1.43 seconds. So all separated within a second. Yeah.
Lane 5 and 3 separated by 0.2 seconds.
Yeah. And then EHT not too close behind, I guess 0.6. But still, I guess it wouldn't matter too much as you figure those are both OLMA girls, 5 and 3, but all three swimmers are real close. But OLMA taking home good amount of points there. We'll wait till the scoreboard kind of puts it up.
For the 200-yard free for the men, in lanes 4 is Dylan DeWitt from EHT. In lane 6 is Max Slevsky. And from lane 2 is Corey Lynn.
And for St. Augustine, the 200-yard free, we have Mike McCarthy, Anthony Mordelite, and Jackson Cummins.
Start off this race, all 6 racers are very even after the first full 50.
Actually, it looks like lane 3 and 4 in the lead right now. Hermit and an Eagle neck and neck. The only thing I wish is they had a little different swim cap colors. Quick glance, it's harder to tell as they're both in gray.
Yeah. I found myself counting the lanes.
Yeah.
Lane 3 and 4 definitely staying neck and neck.
It looks like the Hermits have second and third right now with lanes 3 and 5, with EHT in first. I mean, that's a way to mitigate points. If you can't get first, if you get second and third, you can kind of mitigate your loss a little bit. But if you as a team can go first, third, in a bunch, you're going to win that race. I mean, you're going to win that meet. See lanes 3 and 4 neck and neck. No. Hermits just pull it out. Take first place. See if they can't take third too. So the first and third will give the Hermits a little bit there.
And in lane 3, Anthony Mortalight will come in first place for the Hermits.
And in lane 4, Dylan DeWitt will get second place for EHT.
0.2 of a second.
Looks like the Hermits got first, third, and fifth. So by my back of the napkin math, that should give them another 11 points. I'm not going to change the scoreboard until I see it up there. Hermits should have 21-10 lead, but I will wait to see that officially confirmed. But yeah, I mean, how close was it between lanes 3 and 4? 0.07 seconds, yeah. And that came too right at the end. Who was in lane 4 or 3? Sorry, yeah, lane 3 for the Hermits.
Lane 4 for EHT was Dylan DeWitt.
Dylan DeWitt. And who was in lane 3 for the Hermits?
In lane 3 was Anthony Mortalight.
Yeah, Mortalight with a great comeback finish. I mean, that's a 4-point swing. It goes from EHT getting 6 points and the Hermits getting 4 for that second combo to the inverse. So that's that 4-point swing.
It's good to see two great swimmers like that go head to head.
Yeah, swim meets can be really exciting, especially when they're this close. But now we head to the event number 3, the individual medley. So Mateo, who is swimming for OLMA?
So in lane 3 we got Rossi, in lane 5 we got McGlinchey, and in lane 1 we got Lagamba for OLMA.
And Santino, how about for EHT?
For the EHT girls, in lane 4 we have Riley Cornell, in lane 6 Rachel Yushan, and lane 2 Meredith Elko.
Yeah, the individual medley, each swimmer is doing an up and back of each stroke, the butterfly, the breast, freestyle ends it, and what am I missing? Backstroke, which they're on right now. But it looks like it is currently 16-14 in favor of OLMA. Like we said, that last first-second finish did wonders for them on the scoreboard. They were able to flip that lead. So it is currently 16-14 in favor of OLMA. Looks like I was off by 1 point. Maybe I missed on there, but the Hermits will lead 20-10 over EHT.
It's great to come out to a good lead early for the Hermits when both schools are very talented all throughout the race.
Oh yeah, having the lead early is huge, and especially like if you come down to those last couple relays, especially when you get to the 200 free and the 400 free, if you get first place at 8 points and you don't really care about second and third to guarantee yourself a win, you can stack that lineup. Or if you're behind and you need to go first, second, or first, third, you got to spread your swimmers out to hopefully get that first and third to kind of make up points. Where, like I said, if you just know you need to get first to win, then you just say, whatever, our 4 best freestyle guys are going in the pool together.
And finishing in first place in lane 5 will be McGlinchey from OLMA.
Not far behind by 5 seconds in lane 4, we have Riley Cornell from the EHT girls.
So how we do? It looks like OLMA with a first, third. EHT second, fourth. With one more swimmer still going. So it looks like they already updated the score because, last swimmer doesn't get any points, but it looks like OLMA will still hold on to a 25-21 lead. That's pretty tight. I don't know which team is stronger in which event. You never know, because they could be comfortable because they know they're going to dominate the backstroke later or the fly. So always good to have a lead, but that is a tight one so far. Hermits have a little bit more comfortable lead, but 10 points this early is not much at all. So now it's the 200 individual medley for the men's. Mateo, who do the Hermits have swimming?
In lane 5 we have Cole Jennings. In lane 3 we have Massimo, and in lane 7 we have Matt Stanker.
And Santino, how about EHT?
For EHT in the 200 individual medley, EHT in lane 4 is Charles Schreiner. In lane 6, Ethan Doe. And in lane 2, Will Nguyen.
That is a tight one. Looks like lane 5 is in first, but by 0.2 seconds so far. Like I said, there's another one where it's kind of like, it's interesting to see who's better at which stroke. You might be able to pull out a bigger lead in the back and the breast, but if you're not as good in the butterfly and freestyle, like they can make up time. So like Cole Jennings with a slight lead here as we're into the breaststroke. Last one after this is the freestyle. All out sprint to the end.
And going into the freestyle, it looks like Jennings will be in the lead.
Yeah, so like I said, right now, I mean, it's always interesting to see who'll come in second and third. Right now, it looks like EHT's kind of got that under lock. Hermits have 2 swimmers that look like they should be in contention for third, but EHT's not far behind.
In lane 4 for EHT's Charles Schreiner is not far behind lane 5. It looks like he will get second place for EHT.
And in lane 5, Cole Jennings will win this one.
Yep, Cole Jennings takes the win for the Hermits. The Hermits go first, third, and fifth, which isn't going to pull you away from anybody, but you slightly maintain that lead. You slightly get more points, especially when you're already up by 10. That's exactly what you want. I mean, against a good team, against EHT, it's going to be real hard to go first, second. So a first, third, fifth is still going to score you points and increase that lead ever so slightly. Looks like the Hermits will go up 30-16. To increase their lead by about 4 points.
Next up, we got the 50-yard free. And for OLMA, in lane 3, we have Volkman. In lane 5, we have Davidson. And in lane 1, we have Mahan.
And for the EHT girls, in lane 4, we have Olivia Evans. In lane 6, we have Sam Bork. And in lane 2, Kayla Nguyen.
Yeah, this one you got to go quick in announcing the names. Just up and back. You can see the record for the Hermits is 21 seconds set by Will Carpenter. So nobody in the pool on the boys or girls side is going to tie that today, but it's a fast race.
And winning this one will be in lane 4 for EHT.
Yeah, it looks like EHT took a first and second there. Who got third? Actually, I think they took first, second, third. Lane 4 and first, 2 and second, 6th and third. That's going to be a big one for EHT. OLMA had 4-point lead going into that.
In first place in lane 2, Kayla Nguyen.
EHT's going to jump them there once they update that score.
Close behind Kayla Nguyen in second place in lane 6 is her teammate Sam Bork.
The St. Augustine boys and EHT boys are up next for the 50-yard free. In lane 5, we're going to have Dante Bonadonna. In lane 3, we have Tara Nguyen. And lane 7, we have Luke Volkman.
And for EHT in the 50-yard free, we have In lane 4, Kevin Lynn. In lane 6, Leo Smolevsky. And lane 2, Michael Wojciechowicz.
Yeah, you're hearing Volkman's name a lot. It's because his brother and sister. Luke Volkman is senior here for the Hermits. Not sure what grade his sister is in, but both excellent swimmers for each respective programs. Yeah, I mean, when they're that good, it's tough to tell who is leading there. Might be lane 5 for the Hermits. Here come the results.
And lane 5, Dante Bonadonna will win the 50-yard free for the St. Augustine Prep Hermits.
Looks like lane 7 for the Hermits took second place.
That would be Luke Volkman in lane 7.
And lane 2 took third for EHT. So Hermits will probably add to their lead there with the first, second. But that was a close one. I'm surprised that lane 2 took third. It seemed like everybody was there.
Well, the difference between third and fourth place was .03 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it shows you how deep both these teams are. I mean, Hermits are ranked 11th in the state. EHT's ranked 13th. Going to be close races from here on out. So we are going to take a short break. They are going to do the normal break, 5-minute break in between, but they will also fit in senior night for OLMA and St. Augustine. Shouldn't be too long. OLMA only has 2 seniors. Hermits only a few more than that. So we'll hand out flowers, give them to the parents, and we will be back after that with the rest of the race.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1
And welcome back. We are now at the 100-meter butterfly between OLMA and EHT. Unfortunately, Matteo and Santino had to run. Their rides were here. They weren't realizing it was a double meet. So as we come back to this, like I said, EHT had a big last race in the 50 free. That gave them a 34-28 lead in the women's race. So EHT currently leads 34-28. Looks like OLMA has second and third right now. EHT leads. And EHT will take first place. OLMA takes second and third. Fourth goes to EHT also, and that last place for fifth, or the last point for fifth place goes to EHT in lane 2. So as we go to the 200 fly for the Hermits, they lead EHT 41-21. So in the 100 fly for the Hermits, they have, if you'll give me 1 second. They have Hayden Clay in lane 5, Massimo Cantina in lane 3, and Matt Stanker in lane 7. And for EHT, they have Ethan Dew, Alex Milvinsky, Ethan Dew in lane 4, Alex Milvinsky in lane 6, and Charlie Streed in lane 2. So, looks like EHT has the lead in lane 4, followed by closely the Hermits in lane 5. That fight for third is a close one too, but it looks like Hermits in lane 7 currently hold it. So EHT will take first and fourth. So the Hermits do get second and third. EHT takes first and fourth. So the Hermits had a 20-point lead going into that event. See the way the bottom of the race shakes out, but EHT should gain back a few points there. Again, the race is, if you get to 85, you guarantee yourself at least a tie. You get to 86 and you win. So the Hermits a little less than halfway there. Currently, as we switch over to the girls, OLMA trails 35-43, so EHT girls lead 43-35. So for the next event, the 100-meter free, for OLMA they have McDonough in lane 3, Carpenter in lane 5, and Bird in lane 1. For EHT, they have Katie Carlos in lane 4, Ova Evans in lane 6, and Sam Brook in lane 2. Is that each time up pool is 25, up and back is 50, so they got 2 full laps of the pool in this 100-yard free, or 100-meter free, excuse me. Looks like it is a tight one. I think EHT has first, second, maybe first, second, third, but 2 OLMA swimmers right there giving chase. would be a big one for EHT if they can take all top 3 places. Like I said, almost not far behind, but they got some work to do in the final 15 or so meters of this race. And a clean sweep for EHT, 1, 2, 3. So they'll add 13 points onto their total. They'll be at least at 56. OLMA probably on those last 3 points. It should be 56 to 37. So that was a big one there for the EHT girls. On the boys' side, the Hermits lead 50 to 28. As you can see, Coach Tinson adjusting the score at the top of the screen, adjusting the touchpads, resetting them for the next race. So again, the next race is the 100 free for the men's side. Once the ladies clear the pool. Maybe a conference, maybe a missed score there. Looks like the officials at the scoring table. All right, they clear the pool. So next up is the 100 free for the Hermits. It is Dante Bonandano in lane 5, Parker Lepiski in lane 3, and Mason Medola in lane 7. One through the first 50. Looks like the Hermits will be first, EHT second, and a whole host of guys in there for third place. So we'll see how this pans out for the last up and back of this race. And Dante Bonandano looks to be in first. Close one between EHT lane 2, EHT lane 4, and the Hermits lane 7 for second. So we'll see how they come in. So Bonandano is going to get first easily. Second place will go to EHT lane 2. Third place will go to EHT lane 4. And fourth place will go to the Hermits in lane 7. And fifth place also goes to the Hermits. But like I said, I think we've got that last point in there. Always help a match. So Hermits had a 50 to 28 lead heading into that race. We'll see what the scores shake out to be. EHT definitely going to gain some points there. Like I said, I'm not that quick at math. I just wait for them to do it. But the scoring goes 6 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, and 1 for fifth, and 0 if you come in sixth. What's that? We are back. So EHT does have a 56 to 38 lead as we're in the 500 free. So this is the longest event of the day. For OLMA, they have Hertzer in lane 3, Valley in lane 5, and Volkman in lane 1. And for EHT, they have Dylan DeWitt in lane 4, Charles Schreiner in lane 6. I'm sorry, that's the men's side. So let me switch over to the women's. Women's, they have Julia Latham in lane 4, Rachel Yushan in lane 6, and Sydney Moore in lane 2. So this is a long one. We'll stay on the full pool camera because I know they can start lapping each other. But again, I think it's like 20 laps in the pool. I should say 20. There's 20 laps up and back, 10 laps all the. 10 laps up and back, 20. Like you go up is 1, back is 2. So, like I said, I know I always see the 20 on the little markers. If you look at the other swimmers who are not swimming, they kind of hold that placard down, show the swimmer what lap they're on. That way, when they're coming up to it, they kind of know where they're going. So. Said almost started out strong. They had a 4-point lead after a handful of races, or a couple of races, but EHT's had a big, I think it was 100 fly and 100 free, where they really kind of jumped on them. So they now lead 56-38. The score on the men's side for the Hermits, they have 59, EHT is 35. Hermits actually gain points. Like I said, the Hermits only need 27 more points total to clinch this match. So, I mean, EHT's not out of it, but it is not looking great at the moment. They need a couple first seconds to really kind of claw their way back into this. So you will hear a loud air horn sound as soon as this the leader gets onto the last 2 laps or up and back lap. So when you hear that, you'll know that the leader's almost done. So only a few weeks left in terms of rankings for power points. Hermits swimming a great match here. I mean, this is going to really help them out. The way they do power points, and I don't know the formula. People a lot smarter than me kind of figure it out, but they kind of take your time and put it in some formula. So if you swim, a 4-minute 50-second here in this, it'll give you X amount of points. Excuse me. They kind of add those points up, determine power points, and then that's your seeding. So that's actually, not only is it important to be the highest seed or a higher seed, because in the event of a really close razor-thin race, power points actually is the tiebreaker. So if you have more power points than, say, the Hermits are facing Bergen Catholic, if you have more power points than them, and you tie the race at 85-85, whoever's got more power points wins. So these matches are big. They do affect, down the line, like I said, seeding and potential tiebreakers. You haven't seen too many ties, but that could come into play. So it's good to see the Hermits swim fast. Like I said, those early season matches, sometimes you don't have your full team. Some guys are at club. Some guys might be out. Plus, they've kind of faced some lesser competition at the beginning of the year. But now they're facing the 13th ranked team in the state. It's easier to go fast when you got that guy pushing you next to you. So Hermits are swimming fast so far. So this has been a pretty good meet between OLMA and EHT. As a prep person, I'm pulling for OLMA, hoping they can close the gap a little bit here. Kind of hard to tell in the 500 free who's where except for that leader. So in lane 5 for EHT is in first. I'll kind of tell you as the results come in. She's got a pretty comfortable lead in this 500. Maybe lane 3, but that might be... I'm sorry, so lane 5 for OLMA. I'm sorry, I'm mixing them up. Like I said, the black hats of OLMA always kind of throwing me off. I'm thinking that EHT has the black colors, but actually, so OLMA's going to take first here and second. So that's the kind of result they need in order to get back in this a little bit. They could use a 4th place here. I know it would be very tough to get third. Yeah, there goes EHT finishing in 3rd. So whichever one of these swimmers finishes next. There's OLMA. There's EHT. So OLMA with the first, second. EHT with the third, fourth. We'll see who gets this last point. And it is EHT in lane 2. So, like I said, I'm not going to do the quick math. I believe OLMA picked up a little bit there. EHT was able to mitigate their losses by not letting OLMA kind of take those last couple points towards the end. But good result there for for OLMA to go first, second. That's at least 10 points right there. So they're probably going to gain maybe 5 or 6 points in that race. But I'm sure we'll see the score updated in the middle of the Hermits 500, and I'll make sure to let you know then. So like I said, as we go into the Hermits 500 free, we will let you know. Let the start of the race get going. So the Hermits are up 59-35. So they are in the pool for the Hermits in the 500 free. It is Mike McCarthy in lane 5, Anthony Moretti in lane 3, and Sean Dugan in lane 7. For EHT, it is Dylan DeWitt in lane 4, Charles Schreiner in lane 6, and Corey Lynn in lane 2. OLMA gains a couple points back. They're now down 14. So like I said, you're kind of running low on time. You have 4 events left. The 200 free, the 100 back, the 200 free relay, 100 back, 100 breast, and 400 free relay. So OLMA could get a first, third in the relay, gain 6 more points. You're starting to fight back into the conversation. First, second would obviously be ideal. But if OLMA can get that first, third, a lot more realistic, then they might just put themselves within striking distance. I said Hermits here. Looks like the lanes 3, 4, 5, 6 are all tight together. Like I said, we got a long ways to go. Hermits just inching towards that magical 86 number, 85 if you want to tie. So if you are going to stick around, I know it'll be a different stream here on the Hermits Broadcasting. We do have the basketball, or Hermits basketball faces Millville at 6 o'clock. So as soon as this game gets done, a couple of the guys that are working the basketball game and I will try and run this equipment over to the rodeo gym as quickly as we can. Hopefully we won't miss tip-off. We can put up a different stream with a huddle camera in there just to, that way you won't miss any of the action in case we are running a little late. So you'll have to forgive me with the graphics too if I'm still switching it over from EHT to Millville. But Hermits face Millville basketball in a little under an hour. And we will have that stream for you here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. Like I said, it's another big one for the Hermits. Millville's having a good year. It's all going to come down to PowerPoints for playoff seeding. So that's going to be a good one for the Hermits, or it's a big one. Whichever team wins will be able to get a lot of PowerPoints on that for that game in their standings. Millville's 8-2. So 8-2 record's going to give you a lot of PowerPoints if the Hermits can win that one. So it still looks like lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all neck and neck. Might be the Hermits in lane 5 with the lead. Kind of hard to tell. Is that pretty incredible so far that they're all keeping neck and neck. We are try and pick up one of the placards when they pull it out of the pool. Taking the placard. Looks like 13 laps. 13 out of the 20. Again, up is 1, back is 2 for the length of the pool. Heck, this might be one of the most exciting 500 free finishes I've seen. Normally the leader kind of is able to push themselves out a decent little bit before the end of the race. Looks like EHT in lane 6 has started to pull ahead a little bit. I said it was the Hermits in lane 5 earlier, but you still have a decent amount to go. chance to go 1-2 here. Like right now, the EHT's in first, Hermits are in second, EHT third, Hermits fourth. But EHT in third is breathing down the Hermits' neck. They might even have the first and second going into this last bit. You can see lanes 4 and 5 so close to one another. So it's looking like EHT in lane 6 is going to take the win on this one. I can't imagine him catching up, although he's doing his best here. Like I said, what you really got to watch for is lanes 4 and 5. Who's going to take these points? So EHT does take first and second. Hermits take third and fourth. So EHT will at least get 10 there. Hermits will get 5, and then we'll see who comes in fifth, unless EHT did not run someone in that lane 2. No, they're there. All right, so the Hermits will grab that last point. So at least the Hermits will be able to grab all 6 at the bottom, but EHT will grab 10. So EHT should jump up to 45. Hermits should be at 65, if I'm not mistaken. So EHT pulling a little bit closer. It's what they need to do, but they really need to make up some ground in these next couple relays if EHT wants to get back in this. So just the 4 events left, the 200 free relay, 100 back, 100 breast, and 400 free relay. The officials confirm the results. Give it to Coach Stinson. Like I said, EHT, I think, grabbed 4 points there, but at this point in the race, as long as you're mitigating your losses, should be fine. We'll clear the scoreboard out of your way. Probably be able to tell you. So again, EHT leads 62-48 in the women's race. So OLMA was able to grab a few points in the 500, but now they need to do it again if they're really going to go in. So we are in the 200 free relay for OLMA. Looks like they have just the 2 lanes, so they're going to need to pull at least a 1-3 here if they want to keep themselves in it. Kind of disadvantage, maybe not as many people, but in lane 3 they have Mahan, Harayel, Lagamba, and Bird. In lane 5 they have Carpenter, Teresta, and Volkman. Looks like both of them sisters of the couple of the Hermits, and Hetzer. For EHT, they have actually only 2 lanes also, so this is really who's coming in the top couple. He has a big first third here. So they have Olivia Evans, Denise Yuhan, Sam Bork, and Kayla Nugent in lane 4. And in lane 6, they have Jewel Malari, Julia Latham, Sydney Moore, and Jasmine Chen in lane 6. So only 4 lanes competing in this race. All the points will be given out, but whoever can get that first third is going to have a big advantage. So OLMA kind of needs it down 14 at this point. Try and get this lead under 10 going into the last 3 races. This one's a little shorter one. Everybody's doing a 50, so it's more of a sprint than that last 400 free relay. Looks like almost kind of hawking down. OLMA will take first. Oh no, that's EHT. The pink cap's again throwing me. So EHT hawks it down, so EHT takes first. OLMA will take second. EHT third. So that is not what OLMA was hoping for. So Hermits will, OLMA will probably lose a couple points there. If it's first, third, that means EHT probably gets 10, they get 4. So it's like they're giving those points they just gained back. That might put it out of reach for OLMA. And I know EHT will still have to get another 13, 14 points to officially win the race. But you can get that with some second, third, fourth place finishes. Like, you'll kind of just like naturally pick up some points here and there. So as we go back to the men's, Hermits lead 65-45, so they have a 20-point lead. And everybody swims a 50. So for the Hermits, they have Mason Medola, Luke Volkman, Anthony Moretti, and Dante Bonadano in lane 5. Parker Lepiski, Matt Stanker, Massimo Catalina, and Mike McCarthy in lane 3. And in lane 7 is Finn Gallagher, Joe Trotella, John Teresa, and Chase Popper. And for EHT, they have in lane 4 Leo Smivelski, Will Nugent, Michael Wojciechowski, Charles Schneider. And in lane 6, they have Alex Smelveski, Max Smelveski, Corey Lynn, and Dylan DeWitt. And in lane 2, they have DJ Williams, Sean Corcoran, David Rojas, and Jacob Garrow. Looks like the Hermits with a slight lead in lane 5 over 4 at the turn. With lane 3 trailing right behind. So the Hermits putting themselves in a good position for at least second, third. But hopefully we get that first third. It's all going to come down to the last couple swimmers. The Hermits extending their lead a little bit, but third place falls back. The Hermits will take first place in lane 5, EHT second in lane 2. Hermits take third in lane 3. So the first third that the Hermits were hoping for, that'll give them 10 more points, EHT 4. So the Hermits will go up to 75. So 10 points away from guaranteeing a tie, 11 from winning. Only a couple races left. Said you're going to pick up 3 points even if you finish in 4th and 5th in the back and the breast, and then you can just stack your, if that, you know, the disaster happens like that, and then you just stack your 400 free relay and hope to get first and win the match. So my back of the napkin math will have the Hermits at 75 and EHT at 49, but I'll wait till that goes official. We will go into the 100 backstroke in just one moment. All right, so for OLMA, in the 100 back, they have Hariel in 3, Ross in 5, and Myron in 1. And for EHT, give it 1 second if they do the turn. EHT, they have Katie Carlos in lane 4, Summer DeWitt in lane 6, and Ali Sarid in lane 2. Now it looks like OLMA's in first, but EHT's second, third, fourth as you see them all turn. So first is going to help, but if you're going to break a big lead like that this late in the match, you're going to need more than just first place. But OLMA does take first with Ross in lane 5. Like I said, EHT takes second, third, fourth. So if you get the 6 points for first, they take 4, 3, and 2, so they're up to 7, 8, 9, 8, and they'll get the 1 for. So EHT should actually outscore OLMA in that race for getting second, third, fourth. So not what OLMA needs to get back into it. They're kind of running out of time for just 2 more races left. Now we will head to the men's side. The Hermits do indeed lead 75-49. As they line up and wait for the women to get out of the pool. Give you the Hermits lineup for the 100 back. Trevor Nolan will be in lane 5. Jackson Cummings will be in lane 3, and Kyle Muller in lane 7. And for the EHT boys, it will be Kevin Lynn in 4, Danny Ireland in 6, and Charles Savid in lane 2. So the Hermits could win it here with the first, second, and then any one of the last throws on to come of that. They could officially win it with first, second, and then any other place besides last. It could guarantee a tie with the first, second, or first, third, fifth. Either way, I think the Hermits should just not focus on that. They're just going to do their best times, collect the points as they come. Looks like EHT is first, but they're catching up. Lane 4 was leading into that turn. The Hermits in lane 5 are catching up. This is going to be a close one. Looks like EHT has pulled the lead back out in lane 4. This is going to be a real close finish. Oh, Hermits in lane 5 pull it out. So that was Trevor Nolan pulls it out. So Hermits are first in lane 5. EHT second in lane 4. Hermits are third in lane 3. EHT's fourth in lane 2. And EHT's fifth in lane 6. So that's going to put the Hermits right on the edge, clinching this meet. After another strong showing for the Hermits, showing that maybe they should be ranked a little higher than 11th in the state. That will bring us to the 100-meter breaststroke for the women. Like I said, I'll give you a score update from the men's once we have it. The women's score right now is EHT 81 and OLMA 59. So you got to figure EHT is probably going to clinch it here, only needing 4 points to guarantee a tie. Now you can get completely shut out in the relays. You go first, second, third. They only award points for 3 places. So if you hold EHT to 4 or under, OLMA has a chance to tie it or win, but it's a tall order because EHT, all they have to do is stack their best 4 sprinters, 4 swimmers, 400 freestyle swimmers in one lane, and then not finish in 4th, and then you win the race. So it's a tall order because even here you need to have a lot break your way for OLMA. So possible, but EHT's in a pretty good command on the women's side. So again, 81 for EHT, 59 for OLMA. So for the breast again, for OLMA we have McDonough in lane 3, McLean in lane 5, Kern in lane 1. For EHT girls, we have Denise Ushan in lane 4, Riley Cornell in lane 6, and Alyssa Baklicki in lane 2. So it looks like OLMA is in first, lane 5, but EHT looks like they have second and third. It's kind of tight. OLMA has an outside shot if lane 7 can catch up at maybe taking 1-2. 2. 2 I said, even a second place finish here for EHT, just second place points alone would give them the 4 to get them to 85, plus a couple behind them. So we'll see how it goes. OLMA does take first in lane 5. EHT takes second in lane 4. And third in lane 6. Fourth goes to OLMA in lane 3. So that should clinch it for EHT. And it looks like the Hermits will definitely clinch this in the second to last race also, as they lead 84 to 56. So the Hermits lead 84 to 56. They need 1 point to clinch a tie, 2 points to clinch a win. And again, the points go 6-4, 3-2-1. So even if EHT, wins, sweeps top 3 with their 3 lanes, the Hermits will gain those 4th and 5th place points, and it'll put them over 85. So they haven't gotten there on the scoreboard yet. This match is over, unless the Hermits decide to pull guys out of the lane. But the Hermits will clinch it here, and then they'll be able to go into the 400 free relay, however they want. Let the Hermits step up, and EHT for this 100-meter breast. So for the Hermits in the breast, it is Cole Jennings in lane 5, Hayden Clay in lane 3, and Andrew Newman in lane 7. For EHT, it is Alex Milvowski in lane 4, Max Milvowski in lane 6, and Will Nugent in lane 2. The Hermits almost look like they could go 1-2-3 right here. First place in lane 5, second place in lane 3, and maybe lane 7 might have been third. Maybe. If not, it's real close. Either way, Cole Jennings kind of running away with this event. Not too far behind him is Hayden Clay in lane 3. And the Hermits will take first place in lane 5, second place in lane 3, and they do take the top 3. So like I said, all they needed was 2 points to officially win it. They take all top 3 places. So the Hermits will add 13 points to their lead. They'll go up to 97. EHT will add 3, go up to 59, but that'll officially clinch it for the Hermits. We'll put those scores up on the scoreboard once they're official down at the pool deck. But that should do it for the Hermits. Like I said, the match is clinched for EHT girls, as they got to 88 points on that last event. So we will swim these last 2 400 relays, but both matches have already been decided. For the 400 free relay for OLMA, they have Carpenter, Davidson, McDonough, and Kern in lane 3, Valley, Hetzer, Ross, and McKinley in lane 5, and Bird, Hariel, Manch, and Meyer in lane 1. And for EHT girls, they have Julia Latham, Katie Carlos, Denise Ushan, Riley Cornell in lane 4, Rachel Ushan, Allie Summer DeWitt, Sydney Moore in lane 6, and Ashlyn Matsudo, Meredith Elko, and a couple others in lane 2. My line kind of got cut off from the race sheets that they gave me. But again, it's a 400, so each girl swims 100, which is up and back twice. This match is already decided. Looks like OLMA in lane 5 has the lead. We have a couple swimmers left. Like I said, this match already decided. OLMA put up a good fight. Like I said, had the lead maybe 4 races in or so. But EHT with just a couple big events where they took 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4, where they really kind of put this one out of reach for OLMA. But the Hermits, on the other hand, showing that, hey, maybe we put an argument that we should be ranked a little higher. The 11th team in the state leading 97-59 over the 13th ranked team in the state. I mean, EHT is a pretty good team. The Hermits swam really well today. That non-public A seems to be wide open this year. I mean, CBA is a monster every year, but it seems like they've, fallen back to the pack a little bit, where they're still probably the odds-on favorite to win. But anybody in the top 5, 6 in non-public A, if you swim your best on a given day between them, Bergen Catholic, Seton Hall, could end up winning that state championship. So it's not who can knock off CBA this year. I think it's a little bit more like wide open field between like 5 or 6 teams. You could see the Hermits winning it all. You could see them losing in the quarterfinals on a bad matchup. So it will be interesting to see the way they go. Like I said, we'll see the seedings once PowerPoints are all settled in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But from what I can tell in my limited swimming knowledge, it seems like the Hermits had a good race today. Should bump up their PowerPoints to help them a lot. Plus, they got another race on Tuesday against Louisiana, which is historically a very strong team. That will help them, swim a little faster, bump up the PowerPoints, will have a better idea of where they might fall. So, OLMA takes first and second. EHT takes third. So, OLMA will add 12 points to their total, I believe. So they're getting that pretty close. They get up to 80 points. I mean, this is a close race on their end. They just had those 3 or 4 races kind of in the later half of the meet where they weren't able to keep up across the board with EHT, and that's where they pulled it out. So by my back of the napkin math, EHT should win this one 90-80. We'll wait for that to be official. And then we will go into the last event of the day, 400 free for the men. For the Hermits, have Anthony Mortarelli in lane 5, Anthony Morelli, Trevor Nolan, Dante Bonandano, and Cole Jennings in lane 5, and Mason Medola, Luke Volkman, Matt Stanker, and Hayden Clay in lane 3. On my team sheet, they didn't give me who's in lane 7, but the Hermits will be running a lane 7. And for EHT, they will have Ethan Dew, Dylan DeWitt, Charles Schleiner, Kevin Lynn in lane 4, Leo Samelski, Max Sabelski, Corey Lynn, and Charlie Savard in lane 6, and Sean Conran, Jacob Garrow, Jake Barnhart, and Alex Constantino in lane 2. Like I said, the Hermits come into this event with a 97-59 lead. Like I said, if you're PowerPoint in this meet, you still want to swim as quick as you can, because each amount you're able to lower your time, the more PowerPoints you'll get. Like I said, with how deep non-public A is, each little point could move you from second to fourth, second to first, fourth to fifth. You get the point. But the Hermits are still going to want to swim quick here, even though they've won today's match. So we are underway in the last event of the day. Again, it's up and back twice for each swimmer, each of the 4 swimmers on your relay team. like the Hermits might have ever so slightly lead in lane 5, followed closely behind by EHT in lane 4. It looks like EHT in lane 4 may have taken that lead from them. Again, only the top 3 finishers gain points in this race. First place 8, second place 4, third place 2. But the Hermits do have this locked up. They still want to score as many points, as I said. Their state rank. Well, Hermits in lane 5 catching up right here. I don't think it was the anchor. I think that is Dante Buonandano for the Hermits. So EHT's lane 4 pulled into a lead. Buonandano trying to close that gap as much as possible. So they'll have one more up and back before the Hermits turn it over to their anchor in lane 5, Cole Jennings. But Buonandano has made up the lead and then some. I think he has just a slight lead over his EHT counterpart in lane 4. But either way, it's going to come down to Cole Jennings to see if he can't win this event for the Hermits. So Jennings is in the pool first. And third place looks like it's the Hermits in lane 3 by a decent amount. He's fighting Kevin Lynn in lane 4 for EHT. He's held serve, held this lead by a little bit, maybe even slightly added to it. As you can see, they go into that final turn. That will be it, I believe. Hermits take first, EHT will take second. And the Hermits will take third place too, so the Hermits will get 10 points out of that. They'll go up to 107. EHT gets 4 points. They'll go up to 63. And as we watch the last couple swimmers finish, that will be the final. So again, the Hermits defeat EHT 107 to 63. Hermits came in today ranked 11th in the state, EHT 13th, so a good win for them. We'll be back on Tuesday as they face face Louisiana for swimming. And then if you change over to our broadcast in about 25 minutes, we will have the basketball team taking on Millville.